Me, family, on a good evening, good afternoon, or good morning. This na on a program again, Salon Cashbox. Me family, today na the 20th of February 2024. Salon people, today I want to talk about something we a title them eats the beef, then give we the bone. It just they talk basically salon people and this parable just means say we always they settle and we always kind of like they be left with the remnant, of we country. Um they're not actually kind of like they use the resources of the country. They're not even sabi how for use the resources of the country. But even the bigger money when they get back, now then they eat the beef, they give it the bone. Some people I'm normally not can do this, but because of Comrade Koita is sick, go make a do the unusual. Um, you know, some people I must know the um GoFundMe page, they go on the website, the link. They go on for Comrade Koita for raise fund for illegal fees. You know, and you know, it's my birthday on the 25th of February. Normally, I can always look for item, and I need a birthday present this year. This is not my first birthday present. I'm not talking about maybe the one in a salon, but if you can access it in a salon, fine. But I need a birthday present, and guess what? My birthday this year, I'm gonna dedicate it to Comrade. Um, you know, salon people when I already listen to me, I think na $5 safe or £5 yeah, when I go put that GoFundMe page as a birthday present to me. But of course, dedicate them to Comrade. I like that £5, $5. Every little helps. Salon people, please. I just say, but still, if you don't get time, just pray for me. But I normally I can like for keep them quiet. I don't like the whole attention, but anyway, yeah, just if you can. I mean, I like now $1 safe, £1, £2. I'm a cheap guy, so don't worry too much. Just go to the link and I'm not. I'm a very low maintenance. Anyway, salon people. I want to talk about they eat the beef, then give with the bone, and I want to connect few things them that are like the car power sheep, the toll gate, and also maybe I'll just rub more on the audit report, waiting in mean. And I believe this just to go over me audio yesterday. And let me just make something very clear. Salon people they must always I think this is not something we are always keen to tell people. Salon man like the bad news. And for me, if a bad news is they come up for me, I really don't care. As long as for me, I put salon before everything. To some extent, even me own happiness or livelihood. Because I believe I'm not a selfish person. But again, it's not for me to say. It's all about salon. Salon man like bad news. I listened to interview with a guy Andrew. I think me and don't meet before. I think he resides in Sweden, and then of People's Power within the interview, Honorable Kemo Sise, and Yeri, Honorable Kemosi say they say people then call and say, oh, CashBox have a go at you or criticize you. As always, Salomon, we're very typical of we mindset. They did not call Honorable Kemosise and say, oh, Cashbox say thank you for where you talk about the toll gate. They did not call him to say, Cashbox say, the former Minister of Energy and Power should emulate you for do waiting, for kind of like copy you, for do waiting you do by coming out and talk about the toll gate where this now you now be the Minister of Works, and then I say the former Minister of Energy and Power should emulate this man for come and talk about the contract of the power ship. They did not call him to tell him that, but they call him, say, me criticize him. And I do not know who say I criticize Honorable Kamosi say. But, as I say, for me, everything I do is with my conscience and me God. I'm not a bend for criticize people. And in fact, it's a shame, and I hope, and Honorable Kamosi say, no, wait, it's a way listen. In fact, I even go back and listen to my audio, which I hardly do sometimes, and most of the times. I hope, see him as a criticism, although I think he was laughing about it. So I hope, see him as a criticism, because I only say what he say. In fact, like, in talk say, like, in get, like, an obligation for tell the people of Salone. And he also even apologized for the delay where he not talk him earlier. And he also talks, say, in a contemporary society, in other words, like this present society we are living in, he say, like, it is essential. He said the dissemination of accurate information is paramount. These were his words. These were his words. So if me criticize him for saying that it not be one talk, surely it not be one talk, and waiting he talk now, yeah, all of these things that he said that he gets obligation or in a contemporary society, and he even apologized for where he delay, it contradicts for say it not be one talk. So I do not know where the criticism is being pointed at. I do not know. But typical Salon man. And I want to believe. I hope, like, listening to Honorable Kemosi say, like, People's Power and this brother Andrew, I hope he did not take it as like a criticism. I hope, because all I did was to say the culture of silence should not be condoned anymore in our society. And this is why, Marabio has had like a field day, because nobody, like waiting Honorable Kemosi say about this toll gate, it was like an eye-opener. And in fact, yesterday, after me audio, I said, you know what? Just because he come out and say these things, trust me, all man now they can begin to talk about like that in case. Because typical Salon man, they know this thing were good for we all. Oh. Now they will come begin to curse him. But I criticize him, and I stand by that. That former ministers should copy him. And this now one of the person where I believe say I don't give thumbs up to, but every other ex-minister. But Salomon, and I hope Honorable Kemosi did not see it as a criticism, or like I was trying to have a go at it, because like it's the culture of that thing to say I don't want to talk. Sit na me eye chair, like I don't want to come down and talk. No, and he says self talk him. Say like it is his obligation for tell we. He said he gets an obligation. He even apologized for why he even delay. So what is the criticism about this? Sometimes it can bother me, seriously. The culture of not holding our leaders responsible. Now, waiting on lead we to where salon de like we did so de like today. What's wrong with that? In me saying that, no, you saying that, oh, you don't want to talk. And I listen to where they say, oh, like, I'll be distracted with the tripartite. No, Honorable Kemos, say, I still cannot say, like, you can focus on, like, the tripartite, but when, like, relevant information, like, which you say, these are your words. I have an obligation. So you can still deal with the tripartite, but when the government they lie, like what do you do so? This audio where you do so, you don't know the impact. Where he kind of like make. So we all, like me, what you said, I never knew it. Because we all know how closed information are in Sierra Leone. So what you did helped millions of people for understand. So imagine if you not talk. How we from you understand? You don't know the lifestyle who you save. It could well be because of what you say right now. The government, they go feel ashamed of themselves and save lives them. Save people and hardship. People are not able to afford these things. People are when they go, then they get for transport to go Kailau. They think them, they rest them dear. People are when they go McKinney, the rest them become more expensive. You don't even know the impact what you actually make with this. Waiting wrong if I say no. Waiting you say it's wrong for say you don't want to talk. Waiting wrong with that. Don't, no, we the people in our salon get for kind of like the corona out. And there is nothing wrong with that. Now, way, I always they say one thing, say, I think like Rami Odio, I always they talk, say, you and Samura Kamara, even Samura Kamara, when are the flag bearer, you don't talk, think them pass them. And I've said that so many times. So waiting this for the problem. And I stand by what I said. That it was a mistake for me you say you don't want to talk. No, the tripartite cannot be, this cannot be a distraction so you try to focus on the tripartite, on your side. It cannot be a distraction. What you just said could save lives. It enlightened we. Now, yeah, for make at least the two people that they listen to we, then we self kind of like say, hey, now Honorable Kemosi say, talk on. How many things that you don't say where we always give you thumbs up? How many times? So what's wrong with that? Why people they not call you for where I tell you thank you? And I mean audio yesterday, I tell you thank you. Me audio yesterday, I talk say, oh, you do extremely well. Me audio yesterday, I say the Minister of Energy and Power should emulate you. They not tell you that all. But until you say, me criticize you. I do not know what is the definition of criticism. I called you out, yes. And now we roll now social media for call things them out as they are. I don't spend 12 minutes, 10 minutes talking about that because of Solomon mentality. You see, like now, so I listen to social media about this regional call. I need for even talk about that particular thing there. Where like it get court case, where like this not in them way normal, especially with rich people and people because people when they take risk always kind of like they get the tendency for make like people interpret certain laws them and standards them like in their own ways, standards the way kind of like a bit subjective. And if you get the wrong advice, you always be held responsible. This guy when a director when gets a company, imagine this guy as like now millionaire, Sierra Leonean, doing extremely well. Just during COVID, like like there's something in accounting where they call like sale and lease back. So like it depends on the kind of like so basically it's kind of like a cash flow generating tool where company that they use. So basically you can sell something, you can get land, you they sell them to somebody, then you lease them back. So in other words, like the person, when you sell the land, the person they give you like that all bulk money there. So you get the bulk money. but you dey lease am back to the person wey you sell am to. So in other words, you dey pay you lease now annually, but you don't